Here I am trying to find the words to describe what I'm feeling. I'm angry. Okay. Here's what I don't get. If Jesus is real, if the person who's saved has God's Spirit keeping them in the truth, keeping them saved, why in the hell are Christian teachers so afraid to let their kids go to secular universities for fear that they'll convert? If they're truly saved, it seems to me that God would keep them from deconverting. What are y'all Christians afraid of? Is Jesus really real? Because if Jesus was really real, why does he not keep every last one of them without exception 100%? Not 99.9%, and definitely not the law of averages, whatever percent today of Christians who go to secular universities. Some keep their faith, others lose their faith. Seems not God, but the law of averages is work. Jesus, are you really real? To me, it would seem, like Augustine said, it's not good to learn all the knowledge you can because it would take you away from the Christian faith. John Wesley, I think, said, if you get saved, kiss education goodbye. Something worse to that effect. No, fuck that shit. I will not become a dumb hick just to be a Christian. Because if Jesus is real, if his Spirit is what keeps you in the faith, God damn it. If he cannot keep me believing in him, even when my faith is being ripped to shreds by the secular universities, then he's not fucking real. Unless, of course, the earth is a testing ground and he gives you just enough evidence to choose to believe, but it has a choice. But you have that. But even so, there should be a prompting in you to believe in Jesus. If you turn away from faith, it should be not be because you just can't believe it, but because you don't really. But when you hear all the secular teachings, you want what they got, and you want not to believe in Jesus. Now, sure, I can see Christians losing their faith, giving it up, but if Jesus is real, they will come back to their faith. 100% of them. Look, give the God every last one of them without fail. Jesus said, of them which thou gavest to me, I lost none, save the son of perdition. Jesus Iscariot. If God is not a 100% God, then he's not fucking God. Like, people say Jesus is so eager to save you. If you take one step towards Jesus, he'll take 1,000 steps towards you. I can show you videos of people who begged God to reveal him, to come to them, and the God never came to them. They became agnostic. If Jesus is real, he should come. The 100%, not 99.999%, 100% of those who truly come to him, he should come to them. And if he doesn't, either he's not real, or like the hyper-Calvinists to say he wants some people to be damned and not to save them, or the law of chance and averages is working, not Jesus. I demand that God be a 100% God. Extraordinary claims of omnipotence and omniscience and allness demand evidence of allness, completeness. I'll say it again. If Jesus is real, why do true Christians who truly believe in Jesus are truly born again? Why does even one deconvert and lose his faith? Why? If Jesus is real, where's the Holy Spirit God is a jealous God, not willing to lose one of his children. And yet, he loses his children because he's not able to keep them in the faith when faced with what seems the real truth. If Jesus is real, and Jesus is real truth, if Christianity is real, even when faced with what seems, quote unquote, the real truth of the secular universities, Jesus should keep them in the faith. They might have to be scratching, calling. How would Jesus keep them in the faith? There will be an end of problem. When they do not believe in Jesus, there will be a misery in their side of them. So that finally, in exasperation, in spite of, against all evidence, they should say, Jesus, you're real. I'm just going to believe in you. But that should also be something inside of them. Prompt them then to believe that Jesus was born of the Virgin, is the Son of God, rose from the dead. And if that's not, Jesus is an imposter. He's a farce. He's a liar. 100% of the time. Not 99.9%. 100% of the time. Jesus is either an imposter, a liar, or God is malevolent and wants some people, does not want to save some people who want to be saved, but for whatever reason wants those people to be damned, to go to hell. This fits the theology of Jonathan Edwards. God doesn't owe salvation to anybody. And what if God, just to prove this point, chooses not to save some people, even though they want to be saved so bad and want so badly to have fellowship with God? God chooses not to have fellowship with them, just so that he can damn them. God is either a 100% God, or he's not a God, not God, period. Now we'll be goddamn dipped in shit. If I be a dumb, hillbilly, stupid, conspiracy believing, backwards, hillbilly, fucking dumbass, layman Christian, just because you say to be a Christian I have to be one of the dummies, you can take that and you can shove it up your ass with a goddamn AIDS tainted dick. I'm not gonna take this shit. I call God to task. If I cannot learn everything I want to learn, if I cannot be a smart ace, if I cannot be super intelligent and be a Christian, because my super intelligence will not let me believe in the claims of Jesus, where's his Holy Spirit? You can't have faith in God and Jesus unless God gives you the faith. And what, you telling me that God can give you the faith, this gift of God, and you can kill it by just going to secular universities? Like I said, it's possible for Christians to go to the secular universities and have their faith totally destroyed and they deconvert. But if Jesus is real, every last one of them who's truly saved, every last one of them without fail, throughout all time, 100%, not 99%, 90%, and 100% will come back before they die. That's just the way it is. And if it's not so, then I tell you right now that Jesus is not real. Jesus is not the Son of God, or he's malevolent and does not want to save everybody. I'm angry at God. I'm angry at God because he won't let me be a good looking guy. I'm angry. You didn't. Okay, that's another video. I'll do that video next.